Uncle Weezy in the spot, bringing stats like a kingpin. MMA knowledge, nieces, nephews all lean in. Breaking down fights, call him Stat Daddy Supreme. On just a tip show, he's cooking up a dream. Uncle Weezy, he the man. Dropping fight facts, got it all on hand. He the stat attack grand. MMA guru, more than just a fan. Wanna know the numbers? Weezy got them cataloged. From the fighters reach down to how many times they dog. Just a tip living, breaking it down slick. Hit you with the knowledge, won't miss a single trick. Uncle Weezy, he the man. Dropping fight facts, got it all on hand. He the stat attack grand. MMA guru, more than just a fan. Those deep predictions, he be making those calls. Getting into details, opponents feeling small. From jabs to takedowns, got the whole fight ID. Uncle Weezy spitting truth, no lie, keep it G. Blow the horn, blow the horn. Stat Daddy Weezy not showing no scorn. Fight Night Kingdom, he wearing the crown. Break it down for the peeps, never looking like a clown.
Oh, yes. What's going on, everybody? It is Friday afternoon here. We had the weigh-ins for UFC Noce a couple hours ago. Everybody's on weight. Everybody's ready to go. All 10 fights. We got 10 fights total on this card. A lot of visuals, a lot of movies in between. So not the most stacked card in terms of volume. Not the most stacked card in terms of name recognition, but this is banger after banger after banger after banger. These are great fights. So I'm looking forward to giving you guys a greasy four-leg parlay today where we put together 4 legs that we think are all going to cash so that we can put together a bigger thing that's going to cash close to about plus 600 this week. Let's just get right into it. We've got leg 1 is going to be the fight goes to decision for Aldana versus Dumont at plus 400. A nice fat leg to start off with here. Look, these ladies go to decision all the time. Let me share my screen with you guys here and get the stats up here on the screen. Where are they? They're here. And let's zoom in on them for you guys. All right. If we look at the fight goes to decision here, you see that 7 of 11 fights for Aldana have went and 7 of 8 for Dumont. So we're talking about a situation where Dumont goes all the time. She's also very durable and doesn't get finished. So I do like this one to go the distance here. We got an 80% implied probability. 73% of their combined UFC fights have finished inside the distance. I think if it finishes early, but this one is probably going to go. I mean, especially with the new gloves, you just don't see a lot of knockouts these days. So overs are cashing at an alarming rate. So we're going to start off with the fight that I think is most likely to go to decision here. That's going to be Dumont and Aldana, minus 400. So if we go to DraftKings Sportsbook here, we can go to fight props up at the top, and we can go right here, minus 400. For Aldana versus Dumont. Okay, leg number 2 is going to be Uncle Weezy's ass shaving of the week, an underdog. Ignacio Bahamondes. I think he's going to go out there and shave the ass of Manuel Torres. I could see a knockout. I could see a submission. I could see it coming in any of the 3 rounds. I had to kind of hold myself back from just making this the inside the distance prop because I think he is going to finish him as well as win the fight. So, but we're going to make it just a little bit safer here and go with the Ignacio Bahamondes money line at plus 114. This is a tracked bet for me. I got him at plus 120. I have 1.5 units on it. I will be adding on probably with the inside the distance prop as well. I'm not impressed with Miguel Torres' striking. I'm very impressed with his power. I'm very impressed with what an opportunistic finisher he is in the first round of fights. But Ignacio is a guy that's going to be very difficult to get out of there. And Ignacio is a guy that we've seen go into the second and third round several times at the UFC level. Guy's got that dog in him. He's over at one of the hottest camps in the country, right here in Chicago, Valley Flow Striking. Shout out Valley Flow Striking. They've got some great people over there. And Bilal Muhammad, one of the ones that's helping Ignacio Bahamondes take that next step. And I think that he's going to expose Manuel Torres as being a front-loaded fighter whose first-round finisher bust in this spot. And I think he'll probably get a second or a third-round KO in this fight. The official prediction is Ignacio Bahamondes, third-round knockout. But we're going to go with that Ignacio Bahamondes money line at plus 114 to get our parlay already up to plus money here at plus 167. Now, I apologize. I got to do it to you guys. I know that everybody doesn't have access to these plus 3.5 points handicaps. You have to figure out a way to get access to them. They're some of my favorite bets. A lot of these underdogs might not cash. They might not win, but they are going to be able to keep it close. I think Esteban Ribovics is going to flat out win this fight. I don't like the stylistic matchup for Daniel Zellhuber here. I think that even though he's got that 9-inch reach advantage and that he's the much taller, much longer guy, the much cleaner striker, I think that Ribovics is going to make this an absolute war. I think he's going to walk him down. I think he's going to get into the pocket. And we didn't see Daniel Zellhuber deal well with pressure in the Christos Giagos fight or in the Francisco Prado fight. And Prado got tired. Prado didn't even pressure at all in the second or third rounds because he was already gassed because that fight was at elevation in Mexico City. Esteban Ribovics isn't going to get tired. I think he's going to keep pushing forward. I think he's going to win the minutes of this fight. I think he's going to get inside that pocket, wing the much heavier shots here. And I think he could potentially win this fight. But at minus 125 for the plus 3.5 points handicap for a guy that I'm confident is very durable, and for a guy that I think is going to win at least one of these rounds on the judges' scorecards. And because both guys are durable, you're seeing a fight goes to decision here, sitting at about almost 67% implied. So I love this plus 3.5 points handicap for Ribovics. I think he wins at least a round of this fight, but I am also going to be betting his money line and his decision prop at plus 400, but I already have 1.25 units tracked on the Esteban Ribovics plus 3.5 points handicap here at minus 125. That brings our 3-leg parlay up to plus 381. And I want to hedge out on the last leg here if we get there. So we're going to go to the alternative total rounds. We're going to go to the co-main event here, and we're going to go for the over 3.5 rounds. Or I'm sorry, we're going to go to the over 4.5 rounds here for the co-main event at minus 250 for Grasso versus Shevchenko. If we look at my betting model, which is available on the Patreon, you get the over-unders right here. The fight goes to decision. We see that Grasso has been to decision 2 of 3 times and Shevchenko 7 of 13. But we got to remember that Shevchenko's title fights for a very long time, there was nobody in the flyweight division that was on her level. So I think that we're going to see this one go to decision probably 8 out of 10 times. I don't really see either of these ladies finishing the other. I think that they're both very well matched. I think this is going to be a very close fight, and it's going to be about who can find ways to win minutes in more effective ways. I think we're going to see Shevchenko wrestling a lot here. I think that we're going to see them trying to outpoint each other at range, and I see this one going the full 25 minutes here, and the judges getting involved. So the leg 4 is going to be the over 4.5 rounds for Grasso versus Shevchenko at minus 250. And I just like being in overs right now with the current climate of the UFC. The knockouts are down. Fights are going to decision at a higher clip. And in the women's fights, we see them go to decision at a high clip anyway. So I think that this fits with the trends that we're seeing right now. And we're gonna take that minus 250 here to get this 4-leg parlay up to plus 574 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm going to be betting this for sure this week. I like it. Let's see what you guys think in the chat. We got my guy Olajuwon Dream in the room saying, "Oi, what is up, Olajuwon Dream?" We got Colostrum saying, "One more day, let's go." We got 4-ounce Sniper in the room saying, "Weezy 4 times. What is up, 4-ounce? Good to see you hanging out in here." We got Rook Johnson saying, "Grease me up." We just did it, my man. We got Benino in the room saying, "Oi, thank God it's Friday. Let's get Greasy," says my guy Olajuwon. We got Benino saying the grease is on hand. We've got Joshua Mack saying, "Let's get this money this weekend." Let's absolutely do that. Always so much more fun watching the fights when we're actually cashing the tickets. We got Olajuwon Dream saying yes. We got Benino saying the song's growing on me, Weezy. I'm glad it's growing on you, my man. I think that's supposed to say minus 400. Oh shit, did I make that plus 400? Oh yeah. Please, for the love of God. Yeah, that is minus 400. That would have been an awesome line to get fight goes at plus 400. But yeah, the first leg is going to be fight goes to decision for Aldana Dumont at minus 400, not plus 400. Yeah, thanks for the correction there, Olajuwon. We got Ruthless Soda Pop saying, "I think Aldana round 3 submission is live. She tends to throw up arm bars when she gets shot on, and Dumont slowed down last fight in round 3. Aldana almost sub Chase on. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's a fight. I mean, anything can happen in any fight. I just see this one going to decision probably 80% of the time, if not 90 or 100. Really, I mean, I don't see much of either of these ladies having much finish equity. And when I see Aldana getting finishes, it's generally early in fights. I mean, that that up kick to the liver was a complete fluke. So anyway, let's hope that this one does come through, because if we go out on the first leg on this one, that would be awful at a minus 400. We got Flo saying, "Oi, good luck this weekend. Going to be a wild ride." Yes, it is. JP saying, "Do you think Bahamondes line keeps creeping wider until close?" I got him at plus 120 on Bet Online Sportsbook this morning around 7. So yeah, I put 1.5 units on that, and I don't expect that we're going to see that line get any wider, but who knows, man? You know, the line movement close to fights can be pretty crazy sometimes, but he's still plus 120 on BetMGM and Bet Online, and those are the best available prices on the Bahamondes money line right now. We got Olajuwon Dream saying, "Let's cash, baby." We got Benito saying, "Any thoughts on the weigh-ins?" Yeah, I thought everybody looked good. I didn't really get much from the weigh-ins. Everybody made weight. Everybody looked pretty happy to make weight. And nobody really looked bad. I mean, I don't know. We had O'Malley up there wearing sunglasses inside. Who does he think he is? Van Johnson wearing sunglasses inside like that? But I mean, we see that enough anyway. So everybody looked pretty good to me. I didn't really think that we should be worried about anybody. Everybody looked pretty fit today. We got Pickle Kush saying, "I like this one a lot. Let's cash it. Let's get it." Yeah, dude, I wish I got plus 400 too. Dude, can you imagine what that would have been a max bet? I'm going 5 units to win 20, and I'm just going to go for an 18-minute walk while these two ladies fight. We got JP Taylor saying, "I don't think I've ever been on the same side as much as you as this week. Let's smash this weekend, Weezy. Let's absolutely get it, man." We got Olajuwon like Corey Hart wears his sunglasses at night. We got JP Taylor saying the Van Johnson references hits. I love it. That is, I got to give credit. The Van Johnson sunglasses indoors reference. Credit Uncle Leo on the Seinfeld show. That was what he was saying about Jerry when he had the sunglasses indoors. We got only blind people and assholes wear sunglasses inside. And Van Johnson, you guys. And Olajuwon likes it. All right, you guys. Banners. Let's get it. Leg 1. Fight goes to decision for Aldana versus Dumont at minus 400. Leg 2 is Uncle Weezy's ass shaving of the week. The Ignacio Bahamondes money line at plus 114. Leg number 3. Esteban Ribovics plus 3.5 points handicap at minus 125. And leg number 4 is the Grasso Shevchenko over 4.5 rounds at minus 250. That is going to clock in at plus 574 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Let's cash this thing. UFC Noce, 10 fights, visually spectacular. Should be great as a fan to watch, as these are a lot of banger matchups. The only thing left to do, stack cashed tickets like flapjacks for UFC 306. Please consider joining the Patreon, where you can get access to the individual fighter stats, the matchup stats, the over-under betting model, the prop betting model, the 65 pages of fight write-ups that I had this week, the access to the Discord, access to all the tracked bets, access to the de facto bet calculator, which is going to be coming hopefully in a way that everybody can use it soon. So check out the Patreon. Fantastic way to support the work. If you don't want to do that, hit a thumbs up here. Hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below for the algorithm. I'd appreciate any of that from you guys as well. We got Eiffel Tower saying, I hope Aldana puts her out. I hope she doesn't. Olajman Dream saying, have a good one, Weezy. We got JP Taylor saying, best of luck, Ramblers and Gramblers and Gamblers. Let's get Greasy. And Eiffel Tower saying, she looks good on the scale. Good reach. Will be a banger. It's going to be a good fight for sure. Hopefully. And then we got JP Taylor saying, Weezy, I'm a hard sell, but I'm real close. I've never joined a Patreon, but I'm close, man. I appreciate you, JP. Keep watching the shows. I'll keep throwing the information out here on YouTube for you guys as well. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that does make that click, joins the Patreon, and supports the work. You guys, good luck on all your bets for UFC 306. Let's have some fun watching these fights and cashing some bets this weekend. Let's enjoy next week off, and we'll get back to business and do like 8 weeks in a row or 9 weeks in a row of UFC content going up all the way until Thanksgiving. So thank you for hanging out, you guys. We got Tehran saying, what up, Uncle? Oi, what's up, Tehran? Good to see you hanging out in here. I'm going to bounce. Time for me to go get a haircut, and I will see you guys next Sunday for Stat Diggers with my guy DFS by the numbers. You guys take care. Have a great day. Later.